Train to come down Market Street every day, twice a day, past the bookstore and the barber shop. It interrupts our conversations on its way to destinations far from here because it doesn't stop. Train to roll through Colchester, full of folks who couldn't name a town between Chicago and L.A. Or when they hit the interstate, oh, I can hear them say, ain't nobody there beyond the view from the highway. Well, ain't nobody here gonna till the field, ain't nobody here gonna push the plow. And we ain't gonna tell you which way to live, but we ain't gonna show you how. But somebody here's gonna give advice, and somebody here's gonna help you out. Cause that's what living here's about, and we ain't gonna tell you twice. But if you want someone to dry your tears, ain't nobody here.
Are we the knots on the strings that hold this country together? Or are we the flies in the web of America?
I open up my father's store every day, every day, and every day his name is on the sign. People pass, they hoot and holler, reminding me that I'm his daughter. It's been that way long as I remember.
My mother's had this place inside.
Run this place for 30 years.
She raised me here.
And my pop before me ran it 30 more.
Forever raised my daughter in this.
Every day's the same old chorus.
That's a good man your Pappy Horn was.
I swear, this place will never be mine. Ain't nobody here gonna raise my kids.
But everyone here's gonna give you what they got till there's nothing left to give. And somebody here's gonna say hello, and they're gonna ask you about your day, and you say,
Hey, it's nice to see you. Yes, everything's okay.
cause if you want to quiet all your fears, ain't nobody here. Cause our bones are made of glass, so our skin is made of steel, to protect us from the past and from what we shouldn't feel. Yes, we know our town's a hole where we waste away the years, but you know this town is home, so get lost. You'll find us here. Ain't nobody here gonna waste your time. Ain't nobody here gonna count the cards. And we ain't gonna get in your way just as long as you don't get in ours. Ain't nobody here gonna let you down. Ain't nobody here gonna leave you dry. And we say that's just the way it is, but we can't tell you what. So if you find yourself in Western Illinois, then hot damn, you'll find somebody here. You'll find somebody here.
Train to come down Market Street every day, twice a day. Damn it.
Hello, Jane.
Hello, Neil.
Nice day.
Same as always.
How you doing?
Same as always.
How's your father?
Same as always.
Let's get dinner.
Same as always.
So how about Sunday?
I got church on Sunday.
So how about Monday?
I got church on Monday.
So how about Tuesday?
That's my birthday. My 18th birthday.
So how about Tuesday?
You can't just come home and expect girls to fall all over you, Neil. It don't work like that.
Is that so?
It's Neil Gam!
Yes, I am.
The epitome of what it is to be a man. Stay right here, I gotta get my fan. Hot damn, Neil Gam! Hot damn, Neil Gam is the king of glam. He's Colchester certified professional ham. If there's anything that anyone can do, I know he can.
What's so special about about that man.
What's so special about Neil Gam? He's in college to be an actor. A famous actor is what he'll be.
He dropped out.
Going back.
He's in college, but doesn't need it, 'cause he's already famous.
He's the most famous actor in Colchester because he's the only actor in
Back in
Colchester.
high school.
I mean, when he was in high school.
Because we're still in high school. I saw him in Guys and Dolls, and he made me cry.
Guys and Dolls is a comedy.
And charming, pretty, and talented, unlike you.
Oh, ladies, there's no reason to speak to her like that. We can all be friends, huh?
He's kind. Maybe, Janie, if you were nice, maybe then you'd get a boyfriend. But Janie Hart is never nice. And Janie's never had a boyfriend.
Say, Neil, why don't you show us what you learned at college?
Oh, like what? You want me to do a monologue?
No. We love you. I know.
Oh. See, I have options, Janie.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I was so lucky.
So, Tuesday then?
I said no, Neil.
Well, actually, you didn't. You just made up a bunch of excuses.
That's because I'm nice. Besides, I gotta be here on Tuesday.
Why is that?
Jackie said?
Your brother,
Yes.
Jackie Horn,
Yes.
said something.
Just because Jackie don't talk much don't mean he can't say nothing. You know how he is. I get up to talking about how much fun my birthday's gonna be and how much I'm looking forward to it, and he gives me this look. Oh yeah, that one! And I interpret that look to mean that you two are throwing me a surprise party.
No. Jackie registered the store as a polling place. He says you were working it. Tuesday is election day.
Well, Jackie didn't say all that.
Lil Jack Horn don't talk. Lil Jack Horn don't talk much. Folks up north, they call it anxiety.
That's just a city word for being a wuss.
Lil Jack Horn don't talk. Lil Jack Horn don't.
I beg to differ.
Folks round here think he ain't too affable.
That's just a pretty way of saying he's an asshole.
That ain't nice, Janie. That ain't nice to say.
Don't call me Janie, it's Jane, like Austin.
Jackie tries, Janie, Jackie tries to say. Well, anything. It would be good, Janie, if you were nice,
I've
Janie.
been nice all morning, I'm already exhausted.
Good girls get good men.
Well, who says I want them?
Well, it's been nice seeing you, Janie, but I gotta run. I have an appointment, 2 in fact. Jackie, again with these damn pamphlets. How many times have I told you nobody wants these? No, you're not gonna get me this time. God damn it. This is the last time you hear me, Jackie. You're a real son of a bitch, you know that?
You could say that again.
You're a real son of a bitch. You can't call your own brother a son of a bitch. You got the same mama.
I said what I said.
You want one?
Can't vote till I'm 21. Not that I would, though. I hate politics.
Well, I gotta get rid of these somehow.
Hi, come back.
There's some girls again. Gotta run, Janie. Hey, ladies, I know you're still in high school, but it's never too early to get interested in politics.
We love you.
Do you know who you're voting for? 'Cause this country needs a fixin'. We need to end corruption and we need to win the war. And the man who's gonna do it is Richard Nixon. Gross.
America again will become a beacon of hope for all those in the world who seek freedom and opportunity. My fellow Americans, I believe that historians will recall that 1968 marked the beginning of the American generation in world history. Just to be alive in America, just to be alive at this time is an experience unparalleled in history. Here is where the action is.
Ooh, we again getting tired of the same old stories, same old stories. Ooh, I'm getting tired of the same old stories, same old stories. Ooh, I'm getting tired of the same old stories, same old stories. Ooh, I'm getting tired of the same old stories, same old stories.
What the hell is Nixon gonna do for me anyway?
Yeah, what the hell is Nixon gonna do?
Hell, I could vote for Humphrey. I could write in Jesus Christ, and nothing will change as far as I can tell.
When the hell's the highway coming through that they promised?
Yeah, when the hell's the highway coming through?
They've been talking since Truman. 20 whole years, ain't nothing getting done for us that Nixon's gonna do.
You know, I liked Bobby Kennedy.
Yeah.
Till they shot him.
Oh, I thought Martin Luther King should run.
Till they shot him too.
Maybe it's us, you know? Maybe we're cursed.
It ain't never about us, let alone about you.
Ooh, we're getting tired of the same old stories, same old stories. Ooh, we're getting tired of the same old stories, same old stories.
Lord, I'm tired.
We're getting tired of the same old stories, same old stories.
I'm tired.
We're getting tired of the same old stories, same old stories.
They brought the highway through, I could sell more crops to folk with bigger trucks. Cause Lord knows them folks at the company sitting on top and buying corn from the ends of dirt roads.
And mothers keep leaving for other places instead.
And there's only so long that I can keep losing money on bread.
Well, and folks around here ain't getting any younger. Hair stops growing when you're dead.
Maybe I could afford to put a door in my house. Maybe I could afford to feed all 3 of my kids. Maybe I could afford all the things I need.
Shit, is Nixon gonna do that for me?
You know what? Never mind.
Ooh, we're getting tired of the same old stories, same old stories. Ooh, we're getting tired of the same old stories, same old. Remember that man?
What man?
Ran for senator in 48.
Oh, that man.
What the hell was his name?
I know, it's right on the tip of my...
Now that was a good man.
Damn right, that's how it should be.
What was his name?
I used to give him haircuts.
What was his name?
Hey, he used to buy beer from you.
What was his name?
I think it started with a P.
What was his name? What was his name?
I remember. We just need something to believe in, and some don't always need to be much. So maybe hope is a highway that holds us together. I don't care if it goes my way, as long as it's through Colchester.
If it seems you're lost,
Them back roads got you crossed up. Just hop on the highway, and maybe it's all closer than you thought.
That was a good man.
that was a good year.
Those were the good times.
On the day the train stopped in Colchester, the day came up from the farmer's field, and the sunlight reached the ground, and our town was full of things these city folks have never seen, like the quiet and me. But a crowd gathered round on the day the train stopped in Colchester.
Ah, look alive, someone's coming. Ah, she's pretty, Jack. Don't embarrass me. Hello, ma'am. Name's Neil Gam. I'm Colchester's #1 most wanted man. Romantically, I mean, I ain't on the lam. Hot damn.
I don't like boys. I'll settle for 'em if I have to settle for boys, but I don't like boys. Can I use your telephone?
Yes, ma'am. Just dial the operator after the tone.
The operator?
Yeah?
What the hell do they operate?
The phone.
This is 1968.
I know.
Can you show me?
You just.
Oh.
And you.
And they.
Then just.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Wow.
Who the heck is that?
That's my brother Jack. He don't talk much.
I see.
Operator.
What do I do? Talk.
Hello, can you connect me to the railroad company? It's called. Hold on, I wrote it down. No. No, that's not it. Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy.
Yes, of course. Hold on a second, then I will connect you. I gotta look the number up. I'm sorry, I'm new. Gladwell. Zermatt. Chavez. Oh, I didn't know we had any of those around here. What'd you say it was?
Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy.
I see Chicago and Northwestern.
No, it's Burlington and Quincy.
Sure, that's what it's called.
I am looking at the train. It says it really big right on the.
Found it.
Okay.
Just take the cable and plug it in right.
Oh, I think it's ringing.
Take as much time as you need.
Doris?
What?
It's Dolores.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me? This phone is a piece of shit.
Is this the railroad?
I know. Just sitting on the
Okay.
tracks like my husband won't get off his ass.
Give it a rest, Jesus.
Anyway, Doris, as I was saying before, this Sunday when Pastor Ludovic was talking about Miss You-Know-Who, well, why else would his sermon turn so suddenly to the topic of infidelity? And that's all I'm saying. But while we were praying, Connie looked at Marco, who looked at Dad, who looked at me, and I said, what, me? Who? Why me? She shouldn't be looking at someone whose marriage isn't a sham. Isn't that right, honey? See? We're happy as clams. And that's God's plan, Pastor Ludovic said. And Marco and Connie, I think that they should be friends because they share something in common, and that's dance big. I'm so sorry, I need my glasses. I have glasses, but I never wear them. All these wires, they all look the same. Can't tell the difference when I compare them.
Can you just connect me?
Chicago Central and Pacific?
No, Burlington and Quincy.
Shit.
It's okay, just do it quickly. I'm in a hurry. Do you understand?
Okay, just hold on, ma'am. I'm doing the best that I can. Okay, you can do this. Just take the cable and plug it in right. Dolores? Yeah, it's Doris.
Oh, God.
No, it's your phone. I can hear you just fine. Besides, there's all these people and they're getting off this train.
So what?
So what? Damn it, they look suspicious. That one is black. Those are homosexuals. If you're reciting poetry as if they're intellectuals. That one has a guitar. I think that one is a Jew. Now he's one of the homosexuals and he has a guitar too. Dolores, how can I ignore this debauchery that's walking freely reeking like they're licking piss their heavies, for God's sake?
You think?
I mean, who else takes a train to L.A.?
Well, okay.
I mean, it's obvious. Look how odd he is. If cleanliness is next to godliness, the God is in the devil's audience, if not his bed. I look at the top of his head. Is it dead? No, it's hair. Oh my God, it's everywhere. And hers is also everywhere. Dolores, I'm scared. You know, these temporary residents are future presidents, and my reticence to vote for Nixon isn't because he looks like he stinks. Now let me tell you what I really think. Oh no, don't go. Let's try this one. Doris said should stayed at home. Dolores. Dumb and pretty, she marry rich. They said this job is too much for me. They said, son of a bitch. Let's get this one wet. What the hell did I do wrong here? Take me back to
Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy Railroad Company. How may I help you?
Oh, thank God!
Well, that can't be it. Hold on, my supervisor would like to speak with me. What's that? Apparently, I'm being fired. You're gonna have to call back.
Wait, I can't call back. I'm in someone's store. Hello? So, did you get a hold of him?
How the hell does anyone live here? How does anyone live among so much corn?
Corn in the stalk is corn in the can. What goes in your mouth starts in the hand. Wait, that's not what I meant.
How the hell does anyone live here? Or why the hell does anyone stay here after they're gone?
God said we all get a promised land. Back in his day, I'm sure it was grand to have
Beans and wheat as far as the eye can see. How the hell does anyone live here?
Don't ask me. So where are you trying to get to?
LA.
Like Los Angeles?
Yes.
Like California?
No, Oklahoma.
Oh, you're cute. Cute?
Yeah.
What about me is cute?
These little things you don't know.
Oh.
Have you ever been
what?
to California?
No?
Well, that's a shame. It's pretty out there.
Where?
Oklahoma.
Oh,
I don't think I got your name.
Jane. Jane Horn.
Well, you're all right, Jane.
I don't think I got your name either.
Do you mind if I call you Jane? Jane Horn is just so formal. I'm just not a very formal person.
That's fine.
Or maybe Janie? Janie's cute.
Janie's what my father calls
And
me.
you're cute.
Well, all right.
It's Sid.
What?
Well, Sibyl. I prefer the whole thing. That
Oh,
you
that's
call me.
you. That's cute. So what's it like to live in the city? I think city folk are just the picture of class.
City people are just like the rest of them. Same shitty people, you just got less of them.
I always dreamed of living in the city. I'd be alone in the crowds, living loud and wild and fast.
City living ain't always cracked up to be. This is a fact, take it from me that we're not so different, no matter what they say.
That's why LA.
Cause I wouldn't have it any other way. Smile.
What?
I'm going out to LA cause one day I'm gonna be a photojournalist at the Los Angeles Times. I mean, right now it's just an internship, but hey, I'm still in my prime. I'll find me an apartment, imagine Elysian Heights, sitting with the countercultures where I'll be. The sea breeze, the big trees, the long nights. It's a waiting in LA for me. Oh, I think I see the engineer. Oh, this one's blurry. Shit. Smile.
I do plan on getting out of here one day. Maybe I'll see ya, Sib.
Well, till then.
Train to come down Market Street every day, twice a day. Are they all full of folks just like her? Will they stumble through all loud and hissing? What the hell have I been missing? And up until now's been nothing but a blur. Like the faces of the people that are going somewhere. I didn't know better, I swear.
What the hell do you mean? Come back tomorrow. Where the hell am I supposed to stay?
Drive the train, they said. Drive the train. That's all you gotta do is drive the train, they said.
Are there even any motels here? It doesn't matter, I don't have any money anyway.
I always knew I should have driven a hearse. Could it be worse? I mean, they can't complain if they're dead.
Beans and wheat as far as the eye can see. What the hell am I gonna do?
You can stay with me.
Hello, I'm Hubert Humphrey, Democratic nominee for the President of the United States. Here to remind you that I'm not Bobby Kennedy. Remember him? He was probably the most popular candidate in the history of American politics. But he's dead, and now you got me, Hubert Humphrey. I'm running to make things how they should be. Just how I should be, Bobby Kennedy. But I'm not, because he's dead. But you should vote for me anyway. I'm Bobby Kennedy, and I approve this message. Shit. I'm Hubert Humphrey. God damn it. Sometimes I forget. I know you miss him. I miss him too.
Hey, Jackie. Yes, Pappy? Grab a beer and get in here. That guy's an asshole.
Oh, for sure.
Liberal as whiz in the wind.
Liberal as
He's got his own agenda.
Yes, he does, Dad.
He's bad for America.
Yes, he is.
The world's going to hell and we might be losing the fight. But I'll tell you what else, they can't take my right to sit on this couch with my boy and a beer. Wait, where's my beer? Janie, get in here. Just talking politics with my son.
Talking politics with my
Is
dad is probably
the most American thing since playing baseball with a gun. Just politics with my boy.
Talking politics with my dear old dad.
He's old enough to cast a ballot and young enough to still give a damn. You've seen too much when you get too old. See, so start 'em young while their world is rosy.
Just talking politics with my dad.
Talking politics with my son. And we're voting for Nixon when next Tuesday comes. Janie, get me a beer.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Jackie, too.
Yes, of course.
They're gonna build the highway.
Sounds important.
Don't want to miss a moment.
Here, enjoy. I'll retire to my room now as to not disturb you two with my womanly wants and desires. Good night, gentlemen.
Just talking politics with my son.
Talking politics with my
Is
dad is probably
the most American thing since Eagle Pie.
Can you fry a truck?
Just politics with my kid.
Talking politics with my old man. He tells me all the things he did.
I'm just glad he still gives them.
Like when he was young, he would get things done. Then he says his life was much more fun than. He used to say,
I believe in the system and in the American dream. I believe that when folks believe, they always get what they need.
He used to say,
they ain't gonna forget us, 'cause we're gonna fight for the highway.
That's a good man, that Happy Hornies.
They used to say,
they just need something to believe in and something don't always have to be much. So baby, hope is a highway that holds us together. I don't care if it goes my way, as long as it's through Colchester. If it seems you're lost, them back roads got you crossed up. Just hop on the highway, and maybe it's all closer than you thought. Everybody!
Hope is a highway that holds us together. I don't care if it goes my way, as long as it's through Colchester. If it seems you're lost, then back roads got you crossed up. Just hop on the highway.
politics with my dad. Politics with my dad. Politics with my dad. Politics with my.
Quiet! TV's on, idiot! Quiet! Damn it! Can't you see I'm trying to... I am. Watch Hilbert this Humphrey bullshit on the TV. I know.
Happy on.
I'm not. Damn it, Bobby. Damn it! What just say.
I'm sorry. It's alright.
But hope for me anyway.
What? Damn it!
Pappy, this is.
Oh my God! Delilah? Is that you? Oh, I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've seen you. At least while I've been awake. Let me put on a light, get a better look at you.
Pappy, this is Sibylline. She got stuck here for the night, and I figured.
Hello, sir. It's nice to meet you.
He wasn't always like this.
My mom left when I was maybe 5 or 6. That was it. Then it was just Pappy, Jack, and me. That little perfect family was nothing but a fantasy, and it's been that way long as I remember.
Don't feel like you need to explain. I
So I
understand.
open up my father's store every day. And Pappy sits and drinks another beer. Every day's the same old chorus.
That's a good man, that Pappy Horn is.
I swear.
Where's your room?
What?
Where's your room?
No.
In the face of sagging poll numbers, presidential candidate Richard Nixon is on a whistle-stop tour through the Midwest, speaking from the back of a train car that he calls the Nixon Victory Special.
On the day after the day the train stopped in Colchester, a man talked big in a farmer's home.
He took a train through Ohio,
Making promises he won't keep to simple folks who look like.
This coming on the heels of a train workers' strike that might bring a halt to nationwide service,
But a crowd gathered round,
leaving passengers potentially stranded on the day before Election Day.
on the day after the day the train stopped in Colchester.
Hey there, Jack. What's wrong? Jackie, I have handed out one pamphlet for every eligible voter, every non-eligible voter, every horse, chicken, and ear of corn in this whole goddamn town. Ain't nobody left. The train folks, Jackie, they're from the city. I don't think they're gonna take all right, you watch. Do you know who you're voting for? 'Cause
Not
this
today.
country needs to make sense. We need to end corruption and we need to win the war.
Sorry, dear, I don't have any change.
I'm not homeless.
Whoa, I didn't know you Nixon guys are real. I gotta get out of the city more often.
Good morning, ladies.
Morning, boys. Good morning, Jack. I spent the night
Jack, you dog.
with Janie.
I gotta get the store open.
You want one?
I'll trade you. So, what do you guys do around here for fun? Is there like a skating rink
Nah.
or a movie theater?
No. Sounds fun, though. Is that what you do for fun back wherever you're from?
No.
Come on.
I'm the one who looks out windows, stationary windows, watching blurry people rumble through into those towns you never heard of. And as the blurry people go, wherever blurry people go, do they see the girl in focus, unmoved and alone? I guess they also look out windows, different kind of windows. I don't know I found myself away from home. I wanna be blurry, blurry at the faces of the people that are going somewhere. Blurry, blurry. As soon as I get the chance, I swear I will be blurry. Every farm has got a fence, every county has a line, everything's divided, that is yours, this is mine. But what about the things you can't so easily find? 'Cause life ain't got no fences, and love ain't got a line. So how much of it is mine? Is it hidden on my skin? When can I admit what's always been on my mind? And if not when, then where does love begin? Where's that line? Where's that line? It's blurry, blurry, like all these trains named after places that I will never go. All of them blurry, blurry. Another thing that's passing through that I will never get to know. One day I will run, one day I will fly, turn this portrait to a movie, start everyone alive and make it blurry, blurry. Going faster, moving past her, flying by. But for now I'll look out windows, stationary windows, watching blurry people rumble through those towns you never heard of. And one day I will go wherever blurry people go, and I will be in focus, looking out the window. The boys give you any trouble? Damn it! Power's out again.
That's all right.
Dude,
What?
I'm high.
Yeah? Me too.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Dude,
What?
I've never been this high before. At least not from that shit that I keep in my drawer.
I can't get up off the floor.
This Mary's so hairy, man, it's almost hairy.
You're freaking me out, dude. I've never been high.
We're high, we're so high, we are high. Who is that girl and where does she buy from me?
Harry Truman.
Are you gonna elaborate?
Well, you know. Back in 47, when Harry S. Truman is running for the president of these United States, he said he was going to build a highway right here through Colchester, looking to capture the minds and hearts of all the folk dumb enough to believe him, I guess. And it worked. He won. And in the same year, Pappy promised the exact same thing, and he lost. And you know why?
Why?
Because while Truman had all the money and power, all Pappy had was hope. Hope. Hope is a one-sided deal, Neil. You can't just have hope. Hope is Christmas morning. Your presents are sitting there wrapped underneath the tree, All that's left to do is hope they're what you wanted. But your fate has already been decided. That's hope. That's hope. But, damn it! I'm gonna be the one to go up there on Christmas Eve and catch that fat son of a bitch and take what's rightfully mine, because hope isn't good enough for me, Neil. Because Harry Truman lied. That highway he promised, he took it to Korea. And then Kennedy took it to Cuba. And now Nixon's gonna take it to Vietnam. Hey, Neil.
Yeah, Jack.
Fuck Richard Nixon.
Oh, man, that's what I've been trying to say.
And fuck Humphrey. Yeah, fuck all of them.
Yeah, sure.
And fuck Pappy, too. Yeah, fuck you, Pappy.
Are you okay, Jackie?
Yeah, I am. I can talk, Neil. And it feels good. Who needs the government when you have hands, man? When you got plans, when you got shit to do? Who needs the economy when we're just scraping by? We're busy making pie, we're busy making it through. And who needs money when folks will do what it takes, when they keep raising stakes and we keep getting screwed? And who needs permission when there's nobody there? Hell, when nobody cares what you do. I got an idea. I don't care if I'm sober or not, this is gonna be a good one, Neil. I got the vision, you got the touch. They just need something to believe in, and something don't always need to be much. Picture you in the spotlight, and me pulling the strings. Come on, what's there not to like? We could start a whole new thing. You'll be the mouth, I'll be the brains. You be the horse and I'll be the reins. And you'll ride off and into the spotlight, and I'll be there by your side, in the back, standing quietly off to the right.
Jackie, this feature makes you talk a lot. It's a shame none of it makes any damn sense.
I just had trouble getting it from my brain to my mouth, that's all.
You had an idea.
Yes.
What was that?
Shit. I lost it.
Oh, come on.
Who needs the answers when you've got rage? It'll build you a stage. That's what rage will do. And don't they say that all the world is one of those? So I suppose that all the world is just as angry as you. Hey, and who needs plans when folks want shit bad enough? Cause when they get mad enough, they'll help us along. I mean, come on, what else are you gonna do with that fancy degree? Take it from me, this is where you belong. I got it. We'll run you for president.
What?
Okay, maybe not president. We'll start with governor.
Jackie, you lost your damn mind.
Or we can start smaller. Maybe state senator.
Election day is tomorrow.
Not this time, idiot! Next time. Look, picture you in the spotlight and me running the show. We'll just get you on the mic. The rest, well, you already know. I write the play, you read the lines. I'll be the brick, you be the vines, and we'll climb off and into the spotlight. And I'll be there by your side, in the back, out of sight, standing quietly, off to the right. Huh? You're just picturing Neil Gam for State Senate, 1972.
Jackie, I'm an actor, not a politician.
Oh, what's the difference?
Oh my God, you have props.
Well, this is no prop, Neil. This is the first sign for our new highway. What do you think?
Forgottonia. What the hell is that?
Forgottonia, the land of the forgotten. It'll be the name of our new state.
Our new what now?
All right, hear me out. First, we're gonna get a petition together to get you to run for state senator. All right? I figure with enough elbow grease, we'll be able to get those 10,000 signatures needed to get you on the ballot and thus the attention of folks statewide. Now, we ain't gonna win because you're gonna tell them that if we don't get our highway, we're gonna secede from the Union and declare war on the United States. But then what you ain't gonna tell them is that once we do that, we'll immediately surrender and apply for foreign aid, and we'll use that money to build the highway ourselves.
No. This is crazy, and you're high.
You could get your picture in the paper.
I could get my picture in the paper?
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, I'm really doing you a favor here. I mean, if they publish it, you will be famous. But if that happens, you got to do your part.
You don't even have a camera.
Hey, can I borrow that camera?
Sure.
What do you say?
One picture.
Yeah, great. All right, take that and stand right over there. Oh, thanks.
Like this?
Little to the left. Perfect.
Can I go now? I've lost my buzz.
Yeah, go on. Hey, we got a deal, Neil?
I got your back, Jack.
I don't know what y'all are up to, but if you want to get that picture published, I did some work for some underground papers back in Chicago. No promises, but if you've got a picture and a story, who knows?
Chicago.
Starting to come down, huh?
Pappy, look, it's dumb old Jack. Look at me now, I got the knack. With someone else in the spotlight, and me quietly, 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 standing off to the right.
Insane, inhumane, I'm not getting on that train. Choo-choo, shame on you, Pennsylvania Avenue. Face the facts, we pay tax, treat us better on the tracks. Better pay or big delay, from Chicago to LA. Strike, we're on strike. Strike, strike, we're on strike. Strike, strike, we're on strike.
What?
Strike, strike, we're on strike.
How the hell am I gonna get there? How the hell am I gonna get out to LA?
Frustration, no negotiation. We stay put at every station.
Oh my god, I cannot get stuck here. This isn't happening. There's gotta be some other way.
Save a loose of this abuse, or you can kiss my big caboose.
Beans and weed are the only thing inside. I gotta go.
You can stay as long as you like.
Excuse me, sir.
Miss, sorry. Union break.
Janie, I gotta use your phone. I got some friends back home that I can get a hold of.
And where's home exactly?
Not back home necessarily. I got friends all over. I just need to find one with a car.
Pappy don't like when we do long distance.
Is there anyone who will give me a ride?
Sure, it's 50 miles of dirt road to anywhere resembling a...
Oh, I'll hitchhike. That's what I can do.
Ain't no one who knows where they're going passing through Colchester.
Is that a payphone? I can call long distance there, right? You got any dimes, Janie? 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 I'm so sorry. You okay?
You come through like a train, hit hard like I hadn't seen it. You say things like you mean it, but you feel no pain. one too. Do you just disappear? 'Cause you move like you're always running. Are you running from something, honey? 'Cause it ain't gonna find you here.
I'm not running from
Around here, you don't have to be afraid. You can't hide.
Once run
You can stay. Seems like the sun don't stay set. Seems like the night just don't last. Time moves so fast when you're around. They say love make the day slow. Clocks stay moving but love say no. I guess they ain't known love that's leaving town.
I got a job to get to. I wasn't even supposed to be here, so don't put that on me. You hardly know me.
I know. It's just, I don't meet new people. Like, really meet them. Let alone someone like you. It makes me feel so, I don't know. I guess it's just really nice to hardly know someone. You can't possibly know what that's like being from the city.
You'd be surprised.
Some love flies, some love rolls on down the line. Some love waits, but not for long. Some love stays, but there's no cages, only flight. Like all those times you thought you could make it through the night, but you were wrong. And then you're moving. You're on the road and riding with someone you barely know, never stopping to admit that you're on the road alone. And the stories that you tell yourself to make anywhere you're home, they aren't true. It's just you and a camera taking pictures as you pass. All the lovers in other people's lives, knowing none of it'll last. But boy, they always fall for the girl who's stepping on the gas. They always do. They say, I can see you when you're rushing by. So move with me and look me in the eye. 'Cause I believe in perpetual motion. I believe that nothing stands still. You can only stop the world when you capture it on film. But you're still moving. You're always moving. And I am trying, I am searching. It's a curse to be obsessed with a lens turned toward the future, looking forward, heading west. 'Cause I will never think that the world is a memorized address. And where I go, I will go. But I'm not running. This isn't running. Who says I'm running? I grew up in the suburbs, Jane, outside of Chicago. I am not from the city. Pretty
very far from it really, where everything is perfect. If perfect means well maintained, if perfect means taking up space in a place where everything's plain, where nothing changes. That's why no one takes pictures of the suburbs, 'cause you can just go to the suburbs. It's always the same, but that isn't perfect. Perfect isn't well maintained. Perfect isn't pretty, it's pain. It's the city and you, Jane. Thanks. And I believe in perpetual motion, but I know that it can go two ways. Tell me, how long can you stay saying I'm gonna leave someday? Until it's spinning, not moving.
The year I was born was a good one, so they say, so they say. Mama says we were blessed, life is still into its best. There was money, good movies, and me. I don't know if we can travel through time, but I think they found a way. Stories get told like gold-plated memories of how it all used to be. In this destitute Midwestern town, our fathers built on pedigree, made of bricks and happiness, dying with the factories. The year I was born was a good one, so they say, so they say. And Mama, she might not remember it right, still she will always say, take me back to 1947, when the war was over and we were riding high. Oh, if every year was 1947, according to Mama, we'd be just fine.
Streets, they were safe and the kids were outside. Gone is the world I knew when tomorrow was promised. Now tomorrow's ominous.
So they pine and they lament about music, politics, and rent. How hair is long and food is canned, and all these things that they don't understand. But that year that I was born, though, that was a good one, so they say, so they say. And Mama, she thinks that the end is upon us, and I hate that she feels that way. They say, take me back to 1947. The war was over and we were riding high. Oh, if every year was 1947, according to Mama. A letter came in the mail today, sent to me. It read, LBJ, President USA. I hid it so Mama wouldn't see. At least I won't forget the number they gave me, same as the year I was born. Hell, Mama would die if she knew they might send her little boy to war. So that's Monday, 1947. Sicker where my heart should be. So stay away, 1947. According to Mama. Mama, promise tomorrow to me.
Howdy. Now, I'm George Wallace, and I'm the craziest motherfucker who's ever lived. Now, I'm the presidential candidate from the American Independent Party. Now, that's a political party that I made up. Now, I am against the Vietnam War. Yeah? Well, that sounds pretty good, right? And I want to bring our troops home, right? Nah, I'm just kidding. See, I just don't like the foreign aid. No, because the money goes, you ain't no economist. No, it's much simpler than that. You see, I don't like helping black people. And those Vietnamese, well, I think they're close enough for me. Now remember, segregation today, segregation tomorrow, segregation forever. Ha ha! That was me! Now Colonel Sanders is gonna be my running mate. Now, vote for me or I'll come kill you myself!
Whoa.
Folks only head west to run away. Folks only head west to hide. Sometimes they come back, sometimes they stay, but it's true either way. Folks only head west to run. There was a time before you remember, when we were younger, when I was a little boy. There was a woman, formerly mother, formerly here at home. There was a time when Pappy was kind. Can you believe that? Formerly happy and full of joy. But then that woman, formerly mother, one morning she left and he was alone. And she was so young, still just a girl. She never knew what the world was hiding from her. But now that I'm grown, I'm fine on my own. Now that I know why folks only head west to run away. Yes, folks only head west to hide. Wherever they go, be it mountains or gold, it's all the same, all told. Folks only head west to run. So run. Folks only head west to run away. But folks still head ever west by and by. What's left? I wonder, out there to discover. Well, they say mother knows best. Yes, folks only head west to run. Happy birthday, Jane.
Election Day 1968 is upon us. Today, voters will decide between Democrat Hubert Humphrey and Republican Richard Nixon.
And me, George Wallace. Hey, damn it, unhand me, commie! Greetings, brave young men between the ages of 18 and 25. And by brave, I mean selected. And by men, I mean boys. Welcome to the draft lottery for the state of Illinois. Greetings, selected boys. First number.
Nixon seems to be the heavy favorite going into today's election, but the American people have yet to speak.
1.
With minds full of the war in Vietnam,
Second
and hearts
number.
still heavy over the assassination
19.
of Robert Kennedy earlier this year, it's
Third
hard to predict which
number.
way the vote will go,
12.
especially in rural areas.
4th number. 2.
Count 'em.
2 devils I see, 2 devils on the TV screen. 1.
Count 'em.
One's a son of a bitch,
The other one's coming to get me.
Now preacher said praise one God and worry about one devil.
Praise be.
But now there's 2 devils.
What the hell they gonna do for me?
There's a Chevy Coupe coming in from Kalamazoo, driving on down to take me in. Well, anybody else who wants to get there too, who's going to LA with me? Woo-wee! Through the sticks on Route 66, just a couple of guys, maybe a couple of chicks, or anybody else who wants to get their fix up, going to LA with me. We'll see the tall trees and the bright lights and the big city with long nights, together by the sea, with whoever's in LA with me.
2.
Count 'em.
2.
Devils.
And going to church when voting's done.
What God said in the Bible about the devil, he didn't tell me that I had to vote for one.
When I stand at the gate
When I get back, check.
Knots on the strings that hold this country together. Or are we the flies in the web of America? Are we the flies in the web of America? Are we the flies in the web?
I think I think I have some ideas that may be of interest to you.
Say, Neil, why don't you show us what you learned at college?
Like what? You want me to do a monologue?
No.
I get it. Everybody says that those who go to college come back a little strange. They come home and suddenly they've grown a bit more, shall we say, open-minded. They say, I'm not paying that school to turn you into a commie. But I don't think I've changed. 'Cause a point of view is only that, a point. And now the view has widened. The world is wide, and it's mostly empty, almost completely, but not quite. These distant lands, full of folks that we see on TV, they ain't much different from me. Hot damn, the world is wide. They sing songs like we do. They tell stories like we do. About falling in love like we do. Ain't that nice? But they don't talk like we do. And they don't pray like we do. They don't grow corn like we do. Instead, they grow rice. The world is wide, and it's full of all kinds of stuff. You think that would be enough? Guess not quite. In distant lands, they fight over things they don't need to disguise how they just disagree instead of shaking hands. But that's distant lands. folks are mostly good, mostly misunderstood, 'cause we can't see them. And I say that if I've learned anything at all, folks who go building walls, build them from only one side. But on the stage, it rearranges your point of view. Takes folks who are not you and makes you be them. So I want to meet them and learn how they sing and dance, how they talk and pray. 'Cause home's not a place you stay forever and hide. It's a place you find, and the world is wide, and we are impossibly small, and I have to see it all with my own eyes. These distant lands ain't just places we see on TV. They say we should feel them we see, but I can't abide. The world is far too wide.
Good to see your home, Neil. Good to see your home. Good to see your home.
Good to see your
Good to see your home, Neil.
Good to see your
Good to see your home, Neil.
Good to see your home.
Jackie!
Ain't nothing like a veteran to get them all a reveling. They won't know what we're peddling till we put them in our pocket. Ain't nothing like an army boy, especially one from Illinois, with the mouth I can deploy to close the deal and lock it. Got it?
Hot damn, little Jack Horn can
And
talk.
did I fail to mention that we may have caused some tension? Seems our talk about secession may have had a little reach. Perhaps it was when I started saying that if we don't get our way, we would stifle their buffet.
Jackie, what are you talking about?
It's all here in this speech.
Speech?
Yeah. Neil Gam for State Senate, 1972. Remember? Picture you in the spotlight,
come on
and me pulling the strings.
We was just being stupid kids.
Come on, what's there not to like?
Jackie,
we could start a whole new thing.
I can't. I just can't.
We're way past that. Hey, that picture we took, I figured I'd send it to the papers, mostly as a joke, but they published it. Can you believe that? Oh boy, it got some folks really
I don't
riled.
need to be fighting your father's battles, Jackie. I'm right tired of fighting other people's battles.
All right. Fine. Well, I'll leave it up to you then. You either read this, already done, all written, easy. Huh? Just say your lines. Or you could come up with what I'm supposed to tell all these nice people that came to hear you talk.
All these nice people?
There's 14 county chairmen on our side.
Jack, I don't know if I can do this.
Come inside. We live in dangerous times. This here's only the start. They gonna come for our heads one day, so we fight back with our heart. We live in dangerous times. carry on, knowing that we gotta live much longer than when our lives are gone. We live in dangerous times. We gotta go to the courthouse.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
We gotta tell them what for.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
And if they don't like it,
yes, sir, yes, sir.
We're gonna do it once more.
Yes, sir, yes.
And we'll do it again and again and again till they give us what we need. Cause it's
our way or the highway.
And our way is the highway, yes indeed. Yeah, we're gonna rustle up the dirt street. We're gonna wake up the corn camp. Tuck our feet that are already worn. Tell them that the Midwest is coming ashore. We will not be forgot. Well, we will not be forgot anymore. Woo! We live in dangerous times. They've already begun. They trying to keep us from fighting a war. They think they've already won. We live in dangerous times, but I will not be afraid. It's time we stand up and shout a little louder and do a little more than pray. Cause there ain't no whiskey river in the city, no, and their fields are only gold is piss and beer. And they ain't seen no portions, they don't open a can, Lord, and their bread comes in a bag the whole damn year.
But we are rising like that wind.
We are burning like the sun.
We are smiling like that corn from ear to ear.
Cause we ain't got no fear in us but death and God. And they still think ain't nobody here. We live in dangerous times, but we will not be afraid. We got a right to build our lives, Lord, and that is more than a highway. We live in dangerous times, times that we could be killed. And we're as good as dead if we stand in silence, or if we stay keeping still.
We live in dangerous times.
And now I see the Florida man who came all the way back from Vietnam to fight for us in this here plan and be the senator of this here land.
Hot damn!
Blessed with the gift of swinging his yam with righteous truth and no flim flam. He might be the second coming of Uncle Sam.
It's Neil Gam!
Give him a hand.
Damn, Neil Gam can't talk. Damn, Neil Gam can't talk. Damn, Neil Gam. Tell us about the highway. Damn, Neil Gam.
And how we're gonna pay for it.
Damn, Neil Gam.
If they like to, they better.
Hot damn, Neil Gam.
Hello, Madonna County, son. You say you'll build the highway, but how is it you're gonna get that done?
Sit down and let the man talk.
Hello, Warren County Times. You say you'll cut off their food supply. Tell us how and when and why.
Shut up and let the man talk.
Tell us.
Sit down. Let the man talk.
Talk! Jack, I'm so sick of talking.
Oh, my glasses.
Where's Mr. Neal?
Just wait one moment, all right? Sure. The world is wide. What the hell you doing to me, Neil? What the hell you doing? You knew that we had a deal.
And I think they were good.
What the hell are you any good for?
But it's hard
What
to
the hell
see
did the war do to make you dent the wall?
Rice and blood as far as the eye can see. Death will take you too if you're too close.
You're telling me.
Happy?
Yeah.
Check.
No! I ain't got time for Pappy. If he's fighting too slow. I've been fighting since you've been gone, Neil.
Damn, Jackie, when'd you get so cold?
I've been waiting on you to come back from over there.
Where's Jane? Does she know?
I don't care. We had a deal, Neil.
Gets and Elvis at a party with the rich and the famous. Politicians and musicians, honey, this is grabby activists, so that's why I'm here.
I'm Igor Stravinsky. I insist you please keep drinking lots of whiskey at my fine estate.
Hey, mister, look over here.
I'm Charlie Bukowski, but I'm sure that you can smell that.
Timothy Leary, and I'm Sharon Tate.
Hello, I'm at the Los Angeles Times.
Hey, Iggy!
Charlie, baby!
Sexy little lady has read my poetry about the guy who's on fire while you're running.
I didn't. I think it's great.
Sherry, Tippy, darling.
You ever get so high that you buy a big house and have sex in the basement for 6 months straight?
It was for science.
Are you kidding? I can't wait. Stars and glamour, far as the eye can see. Can I get a picture?
Oh, yes, please. Take one of me.
And me.
And me!
And me!
She says the freeway's always a nightmare. I wouldn't know the grocery store's about as far as I get. Traded beans and wheat for peaches and cream. Which one's better? Well, it's not like anyone's asking me. How was work, dear?
Same as always.
Cicely, she's fighting the good fight. She's a big shot columnist for the Los Angeles Times.
I work for the Times, but I'm writing fluff. I grind out puff pieces while important stuff passes me by.
I'm just glad she's back at home at night. Truth be told, I'm kind of happy she's not out on the front lines.
You want to change the world? Well, a word from the wise. The passion it dies, you'll end up resigned to just
sleep and work as long as we both shall live. And when you're living someone else's life as your own, then something someone's gotta give.
Hello, I'm Senator Thomas Eagleton, a Democrat from Missouri, and I'm going to be the next Vice President of the United States. You want to know why? 'Cause my name is Eagleton. Are you kidding me? That's a good-ass name to be Vice President. Now, they say I got a drinking problem. Well, I'm here to tell you, I do. I'm drunk right now here on the TV. But that's what you want from a vice president, right? Honesty? Boom! How's that for honesty? And while we're at it, I only drink because I get a little depressed sometimes. Everyone does that. And yeah, I got some electroshock therapy, but that's only because I didn't want to be depressed anymore. Then I wouldn't have to drink, and then we wouldn't be having this problem. At least I did something to help myself. And now you think I should bow out of the race because of that? This whole country is fucking unhappy. That's why I got into politics in the first place. But are they up here admitting it? No. I'm a good person, an honest person. You think Spiro Agnew, which, by the way, what kind of fucking name is that? You think Spiro fucking Agnew is out there getting therapy? My sweet St. Louis ass, he's out there holding it all in till he fucking explodes. Do you want someone like that as your vice president, huh? Do ya?
Whoa.
Oh my God. Jamie, sugar baby, honey, wait till you hear this. I never ever even thought that I would get near this. I got a letter, it gets better. It's from the editor of the Village Voice in NYC. See, they want me for a full-time gig. They found me an apartment and they paid for the trip. Why haven't I called my boss and he told him I quit yet?
You didn't even tell me you submitted.
I did? Imagine it, me, us in NYC, scraping it by, making it work and changing the world. I gotta call my boss.
Whoa, wait, don't you think you should think about this a little?
I'm gonna head down to the corner phone. You got any quarters?
I really think you should sleep on this.
Wait! I got one! There's mail for you too.
Okay. Hello, Jane. I heard you're still out west. I hope this finds you well. Things have changed since you've been gone. They've up and gone to hell. I'm seeing phantoms everywhere, quickly making me insane. I don't know what's really there. Really hope that you are Jane. Not for my sake, and I don't know how to say this, but here it goes.
Happy ain't got long to live now. I thought you might wanna know. Just come home, Jane, come home. There's a hole in this town without you here. Just come home, Jane, come home. I know it ain't magic, but I hope you appear. With love, I know that's real. Your friend, Neil.
Just 10,000 signatures will get us on the ballot and set us
wicked double cross. But hell, that's just the cost of hope and a highway. And we're just 10,000 signatures away. We gotta let them know.
Ma'am, I said hello, ma'am. I'd like to tell you about a man who's gonna run for senator of this here land. Hello, ma'am. Oh, God damn it.
It's alright, I assure you this ain't no scam. I'm just telling you about his plan. This man's the second coming of Uncle Sam. What's that? Yes, I can.
Let him know.
Is he in bed with Nixon? What do you mean?
Let him know.
His position on the China Sea.
His thoughts on the Tanzanian refugees.
Hello, sir. You still talking to me?
Let him know, let him know, let him know. It's Neil Gale. Hot damn.
You all right, man?
What the hell is all this?
It's the headquarters for your state senate bid, Mr. Neal. All we need is 10,000 signatures and... Oh, Mr. Warren, did you get one?
I did not.
10,000 signatures and Mr. Jackson will be on our way to putting you in office and getting a highway through Western Illinois.
Does one of those signatures have to be mine?
I don't know. Ask Mr. Jack.
What the hell'd you go and do this for? Jackie, why can't you just leave well enough alone?
10,000 signatures, just 10,000 signatures.
I ain't doing none of this no more. Jackie, why don't you tell all these nice folks to go home?
10,000 signatures, just 10,000.
It used to be.
What the hell are you looking at me for?
Yes, sir.
10!
Yes, ma'am. Signatures is all we need to get him on the ballot.
I've got work to do.
Yes, sir.
He's
yes, ma'am.
gonna
build the highway. I assure you, Neil Gam is a good man.
10,000 signatures. 10,000 signatures. Instead of fake ballot and selling. 10,000 signatures. 10,000
Get your fucking hands off me!
What's in your pocket, Jackie? Jesus. Are you okay?
Get the hell away from me.
I'm sorry that I am no longer what I said what you were told I was.
You think he's gonna come back? You think he's gonna come back, Jack?
Give the man time, he's got a little anxiety.
So what you're saying is the boy is a wuss?
No.
We don't need a man like that. We don't need a man like that. No.
Wait a minute.
We need a man who'll be there reliably.
So what do you think, Jack?
I don't know.
Hot damn, Neil Gam's leaving us in a jam.
Ups his creek without a paddle of plan.
How could he even call himself a man?
Hot damn, Neil Gam.
Go to hell!
Hot damn, Neil Gam.
Neil who?
Hot damn, Neil Gam.
Just like the rest of
Hot
us.
damn, Neil Gam.
What about you?
Yeah! What about you?
No way.
You know Jack is gonna have our back. He ain't never gonna go away.
Let's be reasonable.
Little Jack Horn can't be our man, 'cause Little Jack Horn's where it all began. He's the one with the gun, he's the one with the plans, so why not? Little Jack Horn can talk. 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 Oh, God damn it.
Someone find a swing.
Janie, don't you walk up in this house acting like it hasn't been 4 whole years since you've been away. When you left, I always knew that you'd come back. We always do. You give me time, now I don't know what to say. Sure, I've been living in the past. When it was there, it was a blast. But the second time around, it always burns. And I've had 4 whole years to sit and ponder how to be a better father. And now no time to show you what I've learned. Did you see your mother when you were in L.A.? Word gets around, you know. Half this town probably thinks I'm dead. But we only talk about what isn't around, don't we? Come sit and talk with me a minute, Janie, please.
I don't have anything to say to you. And don't call me Janie. It's Jane, like Fonda.
That's my girl. Some love flies, some love makes no sense at all. Some love waits for far too long. Some love lies, some love balks until it's gone. All love cries till it talks. Come sit and talk with me. I won't be long, I promise.
Well, talk.
Oh, yes. Making my last stand. They've saved me this last dance. I got one more thing to say. So give me a chance. The moment that you notice you got more fingers left than days, and your memories are your future, less nostalgia, more malaise. And when you give advice, you give the armchair, not the chaise. Oh, death comes, but never stays. And you speak with such an eloquence you forgot you knew you had. But if your kids are your reflection, son's an asshole, daughter sad. And you've been called a lot of things, but very rarely Dad. Oh, what I'm trying to say is, don't have children if you're gonna be an asshole, 'cause they'll probably turn out to be assholes too. Everybody says this generation's a problem, when all along the generation of the problem was you. Don't try to sit there saying, oh no, not me. Just take a look at your pedigree. King Caligula Khan and all of history. All assholes who had assholes. Who had me and you and you and you and you. Oh, especially you. Another thing I think is death is standing at the door. Your life is always better than your father's was before. And if you fight his battles, then you'll never win a war. Oh, death, won't you stay for dinner? No? Okay. I gotta think, cause I'm running out of time to come up with just one thing of note I can leave behind. Eve might have done it first, but boy, I did it right. Oh, death, won't you wait for a sinner? Oh, won't you wait a bit longer? Cause all I got is don't have children if you're gonna be an asshole. Cause they'll probably turn out to be assholes too. Everybody says these kids don't know shit, when all along the idiot really was you. But God is perfect and God made me. You say, that don't jive with my philosophy. Cause I'm about to meet the guy and I'll tell him to his face, he's an asshole. Who's an asshole? Cause he made me. It's not like it's gonna change anything. I got, what, maybe a minute? To make up for a lifetime of nothing. So to hell with it. I'm making this last stand. Cause Lord only knows I'm leaving this life with something, damn it. So here it goes. Cause those little assholes grow up to run the whole damn world! But one thing I know to be true is that I've had children, and I've been an asshole. I've been an asshole a long, long time. They say it's a miracle I lived this long, but I think the miracle is you turned out alright. Yes, it's a miracle I lived this long, 'cause at least I know you turned out all right. Making my last stand. I can't do it twice. So take a second to listen. Take a little advice. Don't mess up your children, 'cause it'll go on down the line. 'Cause assholes make assholes, one asshole at a time.
One time. Move your head, I can't see.
And we mourn this loss together.
What was his name?
Ashes.
Right on the tip of my tongue. I think it started with a P.
He survived by son and daughter, and though grief is on your back, would his children rise in honor?
Where the hell is Jack?
bullets always roll through Colchester. Battles we have lost, well, that might be the cost of home, but we might stray someday. It goes on while you're away, and you'll come back, and maybe then you'll stay, and to look around at all you've got, not tied down, just a knot on the strings of a good to see your home chain. Good to see your home chain. Good to see your home.
Good to see your
Good to see your home chain.
Good to see your home.
My condolences. See, I knew him. Well, I knew him well.
It's official. Richard Nixon has won his second term as president, carrying 49 of the 50 United States. Nixon and his running mate, new Vice President Spiro Agnew, have won by the largest popular vote margin in the history of America, largely on a promise to end the Vietnam War draft, and instead calls for an all-volunteer force.
I wanted to stop in and see if you were here. I'm on my way to New York. I wanted to say goodbye since you didn't give me a chance to the last time. These months without you have been lonely, Janie. I miss you.
My father was dying.
You still could have said goodbye. Seems like the sun don't stay set. Seems like the nights just don't last. Time moves so fast when you're around. They say love make the day slow, clocks stay moving, but love say no. I guess they ain't known love that's leaving town.
I miss you like rain in the river. With you, I was part of something now. I say I only feel pain when I'm with her. But now I'm looking down and I trust you like a bird on the highway. Don't wanna hurt you, but I ain't slowing down. And why would I when I know you're gonna fly away? When you're gonna fly away? Saw you like gold in the mountain. I thought alone sure makes it worth the climb, but folks find gold in that mountain all the damn time. And you know that God on a Sunday I may stray, but you knew that I'd be back. Hell, I was back in church on Monday.
Hey, you better come out here, Janie. They're about to light the noose.
Now I love you like a train going nowhere. I would have known if I just looked at the tracks, but I fell for going somewhere. And boy, you took me there. I just want love to stay for long enough to touch, and I just need something to believe in. Something don't always need to be much. TV store.
Janie.
Jack? Where are you?
Idaho.
Idaho?
Idaho?
Yeah, a little town just south of the Canadian border. There's all these camps out here, and folks are getting off the grid. Things are happening out here, Janie. Well, you wouldn't understand.
I think I understand plenty.
Yeah, a bunch of like-minded folks, sick and tired of waiting for home to be something worthwhile, you know. So, here we are. Janie?
You are so dumb!
What?
But I'm not naive. That's what you gain when you leave your heart behind you. They say apples fall, and maybe not far, but also not far apart.
I took it off of granite, Jane. I threw it all away. Maybe it's for the better, but I ain't saying never. 'Cause however it'll happen, you can't stop the rising tide. Though it might not be mine, give it time, it's coming someday. 'Cause something's gotta change there on that island in the corn. When you're dead before you're born, you can't tame that rage. You can only stall it, or you can fall in line or keep running. Call it what you want, but it's coming someday. Someday. Oh, and one more thing, Janie. I know you must think that I'm pretty far gone on account of all this blabbering on and all like Pappy, but I quit drinking, and I'm working really hard to get myself right. And, well, anyway, I just thought you should know. And if you could do one thing for me, could you tell that to Neil for me? And then I'm sorry. He'll know what I mean.
Jackie?
Neil.
Yeah, it's me. It's really good to hear from you. Jackie?
Folks only head west to run away. Folks only head west to hide. Wherever we go, trust me, I know. I hate to admit it's so. Folks only head west to run. Start by heading west. Run until you can't. Maybe then you'll rest. But one day you'll come back. 'Cause you'll get a yearning to be somewhere you know. 'Cause you can talk and claim you're learning, but you can't run and grow. And you'll find yourself in the shadows of the trees that weren't as tall, in the shambles of the places you once knew. And you'll find that all those things you feared weren't so big at all. That's the things that years away from home do. Things might seem so smart by heading west. When you're far away.
Run until you can.
When you've seen it all.
Maybe then you'll stay.
Build a wheel and keep it turning, going nowhere fast.
Or you
And you'll find yourself in the shadows of the trees that weren't as tall, in the shambles of the places you once knew. And you'll find that all those things you feared weren't so big at all. That's the things that years away from home do.
Start by heading west. Do what's right for you. I wish you the best. That I hope you knew. I hope one day the race you're running leads somewhere you know. 'Cause dreams aren't things you chase till morning. Dreams are things you grow.
And you'll find yourself in the shadows of the trees that weren't as tall, in the shambles of the places you once knew. And you'll find that all those things you feared weren't so big at all. That's the things that years away from home do. That's the things that years away from home do.
If there was whiskey in the river, If the fields were really made of gold, if the trees could shimmer in the sunlight, maybe then our story would be told. But then it would all be different, and that's not what God had planned. And so we built our home in this old forgotten land.
If there was whiskey in the river, if the grass would wave hello, if your time here made you younger, maybe then some other folks would know. But then it would all be different. Sure as the lines on our hands that come from when we built our home in this old forgotten land. Ain't nobody here gonna till the field, ain't nobody here gonna push the plow, and we ain't gonna tell you which way to live, we ain't gonna show you how. Somebody here's gonna give advice, and somebody here's gonna help you out, 'cause that's what living here's about, and we ain't gonna tell you twice. So if you want someone to dry your tears, ain't nobody here. Western Illinois, then hot damn, you'll find somebody here. You'll find somebody here.
Train to come down Market Street every day, twice a day.